Change is the only constant. How can we continuously reinvent ourselves so we stay relevant to today's and tomorrow's audience? I'm Rob, and I'm a YouTube product expert. So how do we stay relevant? One of the big issues that I see with creators is, when we're first starting, we have no idea what we're doing. And we make our videos and we put them up onto our channel. We upload, we publish, and we do that. We make more videos and more videos, and we try different things, and we watch other channels, and we get ideas, and we experiment, and we just sort of that old saying of throwing jello against the wall, because we don't really know what we're doing, and so we just make more and more content, and we figure it out as we go. Then at some point, you get to that point as you're making your videos that all of a sudden something clicks. The light bulb kind of goes off. You have your aha moment. You've made a video that has really resonated with the audience, and now all of a sudden you're starting to get it, and you make more videos like that. Now you've got 2 videos, 3 videos, and you're still experimenting a little bit and still throwing that jello against the wall, and you're making more and more videos. And then at some point in time, maybe it's 6 months down the road, a year down the road, whatever, now you're really into it and you're cranking out content. The audience is loving it. Your views are going up, your watch time's going up, you're growing your subscriber base, you're improving your thumbnails, your click-through rate's good, and everything's going great. And now you're really laser focused in on your content. And this is good, but at the same time, it's bad because I see it hurts so many creators. And I don't want this to happen to you. Is now you're getting into that groove, and we could actually call it, you get into a rut where you make the same thing and you expect the same results. So you're making more and more videos and you're expecting the same results. Well, at some point, as time goes on, think back to what you were interested in a couple of years ago or 3 years ago or 5 years ago. And your ideas change. The things that you enjoy change. How many seasons does a show last on television? Not to compare directly YouTube with television, but it's a media source and we watch TV, and how many seasons does a show last before people get tired of it, or they're doing that constantly reinventing thing? Look at something like Starbucks. How many times have they changed the logo on their cup? Sometimes it's just little bitty minor tweaks that you hardly even notice, and sometimes it's a complete redesign and people are like, whoa, what are you doing? You're changing things. And that's what you need to do. So when you're making your videos and you've hit your stride and you're cranking out the content, the people get in that, now they're in like a fear mode. That's why I used the word rut before, is they want to stay on that path. They want to keep creating the same stuff, and you keep expecting the same results. Well, at some point, that no longer happens. And now you're making more videos, and your views are dropping down. You're leveled off. You're not gaining subscribers. And you may actually even start to go downhill. And then that's really concerning and frightening. And you're like, the algorithms don't like me anymore. I'm blacklisted by YouTube because I'm making the same great content that I've been making for months and months and weeks and years or whatever. And now I'm not getting the same results. It's got to be the YouTube algorithm doesn't like my content anymore. And it's the fact that your audience doesn't really like your content anymore. They're just getting bored. So always, from just like back in the beginning when you didn't know what you were doing and you were throwing jello against the wall making content, as your channel takes off and you find your groove and you're making the kind of content that you enjoy to make and you're making the kind of content that your audience likes to watch, is always be changing a little bit. Change is the only constant. You need to continually be reinventing yourself. And if you do it a little bit all the time, make the videos that you like to make, but always, don't be afraid to experiment a little bit. Because if you wait until you're already on the downhill slide, then you have to really start changing things up. And then your audience that you still have that's watching your videos, they're like, whoa, what are you doing changing? We like the old stuff. And then your views, can drop even faster. So to make a big change is really hard to redesign your channel, to change course and things like that. So it's always better to continuously be experimenting. Even when your channel is just screaming uphill and you're gaining subscribers right and left and your videos are doing awesome, always be experimenting. Always try testing the waters with new things. Just, a little bit this way, a little bit that way. Always be reinventing yourself. That is the challenge that we all have. So we'll continue to grow and we'll continue to be relevant to your YouTube audience. Subscribe and watch another video, because my goal is to help you navigate the ever-changing YouTube ecosystem and to help you fix problems that seem unfixable. Hey, Scarlett.